Hey guys, happy Earth Day. I'm happy it's on a Saturday, it's on a weekend, so a lot of you guys can go out in nature today and enjoy Earth Day. Today I want to talk about 5 easy ways that you can do something today to help Mother Earth, to help the environment, and it's very easy, and I've done all 5 of these tips, and it's not hard at all. Okay, let's go with the first one. The first one is switching your single-use plastic bags from the grocery store to paper or reusable bags. I know reusable bags cost money, but let me tell you something, they pay for themselves, because usually at a lot of major stores, even small mom and pop shops, depending, like the natural food stores, they will give you 5 to 10 cents discount for each reusable bag that you use, that you bring into the store. So if the bag lasts for years, guess what? It paid for itself. Now, depending on what state you live in, if you're in the United States, depending on what state you live in, certain states don't even do single-use plastic bags in the store anymore. Like in the state of New York, which is where I'm from, they don't do those anymore. Now I live more in the Southwest in Arizona, so they still have plastic bags. So it really depends on where you live. It depends on what part of the world you're in, but you can use reusable bags or even paper bags. They're a little bit better than the plastic. So that's our first tip. The second tip would be to switch your single-use items to recyclable or compostable items. So for example, would be your Swiffer pads, would be your plastic wrap, would be your sandwich bags, etc., right? So those types of things, there's usually alternatives for them. So for me personally, I had a Swiffer for years and I still do. But what I decided to do is go on Amazon and use one of those reusable Swiffer pads. So I just have to just wash them after I use them. So that helps. Also with the sandwich bags, I use Hold On. Hold On it's similar to sandwich bags, but they're more sustainable because they're plant-based and they are compostable. So I use Hold On for my sandwich bags. Now, some people may use glass, like those reusable glass containers that are shaped kind of like a sandwich. I think they use them in plastic too, but you can reuse those. That's another option. And plastic wrap. Plastic wrap can be difficult to kind of exchange. Some people use the beeswax cloth ones for reusable. I don't use that because I don't deal with beeswax, but there are cling wrap that's maybe 50% plant-based, so there are more alternatives out there. So try to find things like that. You can go on Amazon, mom and pop, kind of natural, eco, hippie-ish places. They're out there, but try to just slowly change into something like that. So I want to just add this in the middle of the video. We're human. You don't have to be perfect about your habits with the eco stuff and being zero waste and all that stuff. You don't have to be perfect. I know sometimes you may watch other people even on social media or on like YouTube, and you see their house, they have like this minimalist house, they have very few items and they're like super eco conscious. You don't have to go that far. You just need to do little steps that may improve the environment. You don't have to do everything, because I know sometimes we have that social pressure. Don't do that. Your mental health is more important, so don't do that. That's what I want to say. Okay, let's keep going on with the tips. The third thing you could do is replace your paper products with bamboo or recycled paper. I use recycled paper for my paper towels. I go to Target and just use their recycled paper. You just want to look for ones that are like post-consumer recyclable paper, and that way you're helping the planet because you're reusing the paper that's already been produced. You can also use bamboo, because I don't use recycled toilet paper on those areas, okay, because it's not good for our hormones. So I use bamboo instead. So I use real toilet paper right now, but there's so many bamboo toilet paper alternatives out there. If you follow me like earlier on the beginning, a couple years ago, I've done lots of reviews on bamboo toilet paper, so you can check those out and see which ones are best fit for you. But right now I'm using real toilet paper. I have a subscription with them, so I just use them. Those are ways to kind of help the planet even more, and it's just very easy transitions. And a lot of these are in mainstream stores now, so you don't always have to order them online. So that's cool. Okay, this is a great time to tell you guys to like, subscribe, and to comment on this video. It really helps me out. And thanks for watching this far. The fourth tip is, I feel like the easiest one to do, is to keep your glass jars. So you know when you have pasta night and you use pasta sauce, some of them are mason jars. Some of them are just, regular ordinary glass jars. And there's plenty of other pickle jars, all kinds of jars. They're glass. Glass is reusable. Plastic's not always reusable, but glass is. So use those. Wash them well. Wash them well and you're good to go. You can take the labels off, whatever you want to do. So when I be doing green juices and doing other things that require, maybe something I want to store in the fridge, even like my vegan cheeses and stuff, sometimes I just use my pasta jars, my old pasta jars. I just reuse those. Very easy transition right there. Just keep your glass and reuse them. All right, the fifth one, I feel like is the most challenging for a lot of people, especially here in like Western societies, but I'm gonna say it anyway, because if I don't say it, it wouldn't be fair to not say it. The fifth one is eating less meat. So, didn't say not to eat any meat, but of course I'm going to be very biased when it comes to that, and that's a different topic. But environmentally, it is better to eat less meat because it helps the environment. That's a whole nother discussion. You can Google it yourself, but eating less meat is going to greatly impact the environment. So meatless Mondays, even you do like one meal out a day where it's not any meat, okay? That's gonna help. That's gonna help tremendously. So yeah, those are the 5 tips I have for you guys today. There are so many other tips, but these are the ones that I typically use. So let me know if there's tips that I missed or ones that you use that we all can, that's just share the love. That's just share the different tips. Let me know what you think of this video and let me know what tips you're going to try. Just try one. You don't have to try them all because that would be a lot, but just try one that you think would be easiest and best for you and your family. Also, if you came this far in the video, you're here at the end, okay? I want you to tell me where you're from. So if you're from the United States, you can just say the state that you're from. If you're from outside the United States, or even outside of the United States, I was gonna say Canada too, but outside of the United States, I want you to tell me what country that you're from. You can either put your city or your state or province or wherever you're from. I just wanna know where you guys are from, because I know environmental laws and different things are very different country to country and even state to state if you live in the US. So I wanna know where you guys are from. Let me know, not in a creepy way. You don't have to give me your address because that's weird. But anyway, thanks for watching this far. I hope you enjoy your Earth Day. I hope you've learned something from this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.